What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and welcome to the Jay's Free Sports Picks for the day of November 6th, 2021. Now, if you're new to the podcast, please subscribe. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as hit that thumbs up and bang that bell. My podcast links are available in the description box on my YouTube channel, and you can subscribe whether it's Apple, Spotify, Google, wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find it there. Now, with that said, let's get into it with the results for yesterday, November 5th. Now, this is my free sports picks podcast. So what I do, just for you, if you knew, is that I give you free sports picks with the odds. I get this detailed information from some source that I'm working with, and it's not just the regular run-of-the-mill information. This is very good, detailed, exclusive information that's giving me up-to-the-minute odds for the games. Now, if you subscribe to the channel and you become a channel membership, I can then provide you with up-to-the-minute odds, because sometimes the lines change, and I want to make sure that you always get the most up-to-date, accurate betting odds. Now, you can use this whether you want to use it for your personal bets on DraftKings and FanDuel, whether you want to just use it for your own information when you're with friends, or you just makes the games more interesting to you. That is your choice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Now, let's get into the results from yesterday. First off, we had the Brooklyn Nets a -10 versus Detroit Pistons. We had a big win with the total points scored under 210.5 for the Nets versus the Pistons. We also had another win with the Spurs -3 versus the Orlando Magic. We had another big win with the total points scored under 214.5 for the Spurs versus the Magic. The Washington Wizards -2 versus the Grizzlies, another big win. We also had a win with the Grizzlies, total points scored under 220.5 for the Grizzlies and the Wiz. We had the Milwaukee Bucks a -4 versus the Knicks. College football, Boston College +3 versus Virginia Tech, a big win. We had a big win also with the total points scored under 50.5 for Virginia Tech versus Boston College. Another win with the Knicks, total points scored under 217.5 versus the Bucks. The Raptors are -5 versus the Cavs. Total points scored over 205 for the Cavs and the Raptors. We had a big win with the LA Clippers -2 versus the T-Wolves. We had another win with the total points scored under 216.5 for the Clippers versus the Timberwolves. A big win with the Golden State Warriors -9 versus the Pelicans. A huge win for the total points scored over 231.5 for the Hornets and the Kings. A big win with the Kings -2 versus the Hornets, where LaMelo Ball is just having an amazing year this year. As well as total points scored under 214.5 for the Pelicans versus the Warriors, another huge win. We had a big win with the Pacers +5 versus the Trailblazers. Total points scored over 223 for the Pacers versus Trailblazers. College football, Stanford +10 versus Utah. Total points scored over 52.5 for Utah Stanford. That was a big, big win for us. And overall, yesterday, we killed it. We've been batting around 70% for the year so far with these sports pick, and yesterday was nearly flawless. So just as long as you stick with these picks and this information, you will come out on top every time, because you're betting 70 to 80% or better with the picks on a daily basis. That's huge. Now, Let me give you my picks for today. College football, Pittsburgh -21 versus Duke. Wake Forest +3 versus North Carolina. Georgia Tech +11 versus Miami. Total points scored under 52.5 for Temple in Eastern Carolina. College football, Maryland +10 versus Penn State. We also had total points scored under 47.5 for Navy and Notre Dame. We have Navy +21 versus Notre Dame. Michigan State -2 versus Purdue. Baylor -8 versus Texas Christian University, better known as TCU. We have Utah State -18 versus New Mexico State. Tulane +13 versus UCF, University of Central Florida. Florida State +3 versus North Carolina State, or NC State. We have in the NBA, the Houston Rockets are +12 versus the Denver Nuggets. In college football, total points scored over 67 for LSU, Alabama. We have the Utah Jazz +3 versus the Miami Heat. South Carolina +21 versus Florida. Louisville +4 versus Clemson. Washington +7 versus Oregon. The Chicago Bulls, my favorite team, -4 versus the Sixers. Total points scored over 215.5 for the Sixers and Bulls. Boston Celtics +4 versus the Dallas Mavs. Total points scored under 210.5 for the Celtics and Mavs. The Phoenix Suns are -5 versus the Atlanta Hawks. Total points scored over 221.5 for the Hawks and Suns. The Lakers +6 versus the Trailblazers. Total points scored under 222.5 for the Lakers and Blazers. And last, we have college football, San Jose State +11 versus Nevada. Those are my free sports picks for Saturday, November 6th. Happy hunting. Please don't forget to subscribe to this podcast. Show some love. Show your boy some love and give me at least a thumbs up for all this great, valuable, detailed information. And if you find that this has been helpful to you and you've been making money and it's been productive, let me know in the comments. Definitely hit that subscribe, bang that bell, and I will see you tomorrow with the results for these picks and some more great picks. I had a lot going on today. My son is getting ready to go to college. I had to go on a college tour, so these picks are coming a little later than usual, but I will be back tomorrow morning early with some more picks and the results for today. So I hope that you all had a great day and happy hunting. Like I always say, good luck, and I'm out of here. You all, peace, be safe, deuces.